If you guys are looking for things to do out in Bogota and you only have one day, you guys came to the right video. Good morning, guys. This is the way to start your day out here in Bogota with a nice hearty breakfast. I actually switched hotels to Four Seasons Bogota yesterday for my last 4 days out here. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys what you could do a full day out in Bogota, starting out with this incredible breakfast. So I'm gonna crush this breakfast right now. I'm at the more modern style Four Seasons for my last 4 days, which I'm really excited about. And I'm gonna be heading out in just an hour. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast and show you guys how to start your day out in Bogota. And the Four Seasons Bogota, this hotel is in Zone T, which is known for trendy bars, restaurants, nightlife. There is a couple malls. Maybe we have a chance to check it out tonight, depending on the time today. But right now I have a tour waiting for me in the lobby. I'm excited to show you guys where I'm going. So guys, there's many things that I would recommend to do when you guys come out here to Bogota. If you saw the first video, would definitely check out La Candelaria. However, if you guys want to check out a tour, and if you guys come out to Colombia, head out to a coffee farm. So Beyond Colombia just picked me up. We're gonna be checking out this little river first. It's supposed to be a beautiful view. And then we're gonna be checking out a Colombian coffee farm, which I'm excited about. But right now, we got about a 90-minute to 2-hour drive with my tour guide, Pierre. So we made it out of Bogota. You can see the transition from the city to more countryside, he's saying. We passed Sriracha, another city, and now we're in Granada. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. This area, or specifically where we're at, is a quick stop with incredible views. The river is down there. It's a little smelly. One of the main reasons why he said it's stinky is because of the chemicals, like pollution into the river, and that's why you have this little odor that you can smell just driving up here like 5-10 minutes ago even. Is incredible. And look at this, holy crap. I didn't know there's a waterfall here. This is amazing. What's the name of the waterfall?
Tequendama Fall.
Tequendama Fall?
Tequendama.
Tequendama. This is beautiful. This is spectacular.
I told you, it's very interesting.
It's very interesting. I think we're gonna relax here a little longer. We might get a drink, we might get something quick to eat, and then we're gonna get out here and get on our way to the coffee farm. What is this called, you said? Arepa?
Arepa de choco.
De choco. This is made of pretty much corn?
Corn and cheese.
Corn and cheese?
Corn and cheese.
Corn and cheese. It's good though. It's a little sweet. It's really good. So there was a lot more traffic than we expected. We're a little bit late, but we made it to the city of Fusagasugá. I think that's how you pronounce it. Specifically, we're at Hacienda Coloma. This is a coffee plantation. But when you guys come out to Colombia, it's known for having some of the best coffee in the world, if not the best. You have to do a coffee tour.
Okay, welcome to Fusagasugá.
Okay.
Cundinamarca. What means Fusagasugá? Fusagasugá is a name, indigenous name.
Yep.
So means woman behind the mountain.
Okay.
So it's nice for us as well. And we have a perfect weather, perfect soil. So here you can see many gardens, beautiful gardens. We are going to walk around the garden and new plants, trees, flowers, birds, many things. So welcome to Hacienda Coloma. Here we have an hacienda. We have with 5 hectares. So 3 of them are the coffee plantation and the other 2 is the house. If you can see the house is new colonial style. Was built in 120 years before.
Wow, okay.
So it's really old, but it's really nice.
Check out the room. She was just saying they have a lot of marriages, parties, engagements, stuff like that here. But this is what a colonial room looks like.
You can see here the bathroom. You can see the style. It's really...
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yes.
So we're learning all about the plants all around the property right now. And one thing that she had mentioned, one of the main reasons why the coffee is so good out here, it's because it's grown high up in the mountains, all the coffee. On top of that, it's all manually done. So it's all harvested and everything manual by hands, not by machines. And it's all done with meals, with the help of meals. The reason why, the coffee is so heavy to get up the mountains and not down the mountains, so they use meals to go up and down. And fun fact, the meals can only carry up to 125 kilograms, nothing more. You're saying if it's 126 kilograms, they don't even move, right?
Okay.
They won't move, the
No.
meals. They just stop, but once it's 125, if you take 1 kilogram down,
Yes.
the meals will move. So because of all that, the universal weight for coffee bags all around the world, which you guys might know, is 125 kilograms because of that. Crazy.
This is the cherry coffee.
Cherry coffee, okay.
Okay, so you have to remember everything that coming with the coffee come with in couples. Okay.
Okay.
So the first couple you can find here. Look. So
Two, yeah.
is the first two beans. In this time is calling almasijo.
Almasijo.
Okay, so the first is plantula and then almasijo.
Almasijo.
Okay?
Okay.
And after, when we have maybe 50 or 60 centimeters, just in that time, we plant in the soil.
About to make the harvest. She was teaching me how to make the harvest. Now we're gonna pick out some of the freshest beans. We're gonna find the red ones, she was saying. And then you just twist it a couple of times.
Yes, perfect. It's easy.
It's easy.
Okay, perfect. How do you feel?
I feel like I found a second job.
Perfect. So they put a lot of them
Okay.
and they use this. Yes, you can see. So it was easy to open like that.
Very easy. Step one.
Yes, but now we have a machine. It's the dispulping machine
a
to
lot
make
easier.
the lead.
Okay. So she was saying the giant bath that you guys just saw is where they ferment the coffee beans or the cherries once the skin's off. And on top of that, Colombian beans, or once it's fermented in that process, in that bath, is washed. So they wash it multiple times, I believe 1, 2, or 3 times at least. Colombian beans are some of the only beans, if not the only beans in the world being washed. That's what she was telling me. That's why you can smell how fresh it is, and that's why you can taste how good it is too. So now I'm back at the little cafe. Such a cool tour, guys. So I followed her. We ended up checking the big machines that they use when they have much bigger harvests. One giant machine that we first saw that basically separates, again, the bean from the shell at the very first part that I showed you guys earlier. And then a few other machines that basically completes the entire process that you guys saw manually. Now, I'm doing a little coffee tasting back at the shop. They have gifts, they have souvenirs, they have coffee beans, of course, that you can buy. And the main harvest that she had mentioned here is medium roast. Not too light, not too dark, medium, just the perfect blend. All right, so it's like noontime, but one in Colombia. Cheers, guys. Wow, it's really sweet. It tastes like coffee. Pretty much tastes like coffee. We'll pour a little into the coffee. This is good. You can't even taste the liquor in it, and I'm not the biggest coffee drinker. I don't like anything that, again, unless it tastes sweet. But the liquor makes it a little sweeter, so it's actually really good. And I'm not a big fan of dark roast coffee, so medium, I think personally for me, is perfect. Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Cheers.
This is delicious. Guys, what a cool experience. Definitely when you guys come out to Colombia, check out a coffee farm. I'm gonna finish this up. I believe we have like a little souvenir. I have a little gift. They're gonna give me some coffee beans to bring back, but I'm also gonna do a little shopping. I gotta get some friends, some family, some coffee out here when you're in Colombia again. So, had to get some souvenirs, got some full coffee beans. This was 35,000. This is 35,000 Colombian pesos, that's $8. And then I got this. This is really good, I'm excited about. Little packs of coffee beans covered in chocolate. This was 40,000 Colombian pesos, $10 much for this. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is what it is. I'm gonna take another one. Delicious. Thank you so much for the tour.
No, it's okay.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, welcome. You're welcome.
And we'll see you next time.
Enjoy the coffee, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So we have a 2-hour trip back to Bogota. Guys, very, very cool experience. Even though it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get here and back, it takes up a lot of time in the day, still worth it when you come out to Colombia. I'm excited to show you guys the next spot. 90 minutes to 2 hours. Let's head to the next spot. Quick pit stop for lunch. Empanadas, 2 of them, and a Coca-Cola. 8,000 pesos, $2. $2 American for this. Pierre, thank you very much for everything.
You're welcome.
Incredible day. Have a great one. I will see you next time, okay?
Same for you.
Thank you so much. Guys, awesome time with Pierre. As I mentioned, I use Beyond Colombia as the tour. They have tons of different tours that you can do, so you have so many different options how you want to spend your day out in Colombia. I'll put a link below to their website, Beyond Colombia, so go check it out. And now I made it out to the Monserati. I think that's how you say it. This is arguably, supposedly, one of the best views in all of Bogota. There's a couple ways to go up it, either by tram or you can actually hike it, which I don't think I'm gonna hike it, but yeah, let's go up the Monserati, see if it's worth it. Welcome officially to the top of Monserati. So the tram was just full of people. What I read was recommended not to come on the weekends if you want to beat the crowds. Fortunately today is Saturday, but still totally worth it. Unfortunately didn't get the best views on the tram, but when you guys get up here, you get this. Oh my goodness. So when you guys get up here, besides the view, I think this might be the church. There's a church up here. The main religion out here in Colombia, out here in Bogota, is Catholicism. So it's a Catholic church. And there's like 2 or 3 restaurants, I believe. Like one fancy restaurant, a couple other restaurants. I believe there might be some shops. One recommendation though, which I was smart about, sweatshirt and sweatpants. I knew coming up here would be a little nippy at the end. I was sweating a little bit at the coffee shop or coffee plantation, but dress warm when you guys get up here. This church is beautiful. It's massive. It's incredible that it's on the top of the mountain, very, very, very top. Fun fact that you guys might not know, I'm actually Catholic. I went to a Catholic private school most of my life. And yeah, I'm Catholic, so this is a Catholic church. I just said a little prayer. I haven't been to church though in a very long time, so maybe I'll end up getting back to that hopefully one day soon. But I just said a little prayer and yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So inside the church, super beautiful. Once you pass the church, there's this little like coffee shop right behind me. And there's a little area, I think you can go to another restaurant. But right in front of me, guys, it's shopping. Looks like tons of souvenir stuff. Woo. You could definitely do your shopping here. So, I don't need to go shopping, but there are tons of stalls if you want to buy souvenirs, traditional items up here. But it's not that long of a strip, but there's a tons of shops compacted in one little area. And unfortunately back here, looks like there's a food stall, but they're closing up shop right now. Sunset should be shortly. And yeah, I think I'm gonna check out the other side of the area. I think there's a couple other restaurants and we'll see what's on the other side. Wow. It's a little less crowded now, maybe people went down. Sunset's like right over there. So guys, I passed like a little empanada stand, like a little cafe with empanadas. So they definitely serve food here, also quick to go food. I also passed like a little other luxury restaurant, you could say more fine dining style restaurant with an incredible view. Monserati. Looks like this is a little trail to my right over here. I'm right over here, a trail, and then it'll go back to the main area where the tram's at in the church. Cool. I would do the trail, but sunset is on the opposite side of the trail, so you probably wouldn't catch sunset. And sun is about to set in about 5 minutes, actually. So I'm gonna head back towards sunset right now. Yep, I got the glasses out so I could actually see the view. Sunset, I'd say 6 out of 10, not the best in the world. I think the clouds kind of mess with the colors. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen a better sunset or if it gets crazy colorful out here. It was okay today, but still awesome view. Spent a lot more time up here than I expected. This is the line for the tram. Oh man, it's gonna be a long way down. So pretty much an hour and 15 on the dot just to get in line and get all the way to the bottom. One thing though, guys, a lot of you guys come out here to the Monserati. A lot of you will come in the morning, especially on the weekends, which is again packed. I'd recommend to come at sunset. You get to see the best of both worlds when there's sun out and at night. It was so cool being able to see the city at night, especially getting a front row spot on the tram ride down. The city at night is incredible, so highly recommend it. Try to check out both if you can. For right now, I just called an Uber ride. It's 17,480 pesos, Colombian pesos. That's around $4.45 just to get back to the Four Seasons. As I mentioned, Zone T, that's where we're at, is known for food. Bogota is known for food. Let's get in our Uber. Let's get out of here. So guys, you're gonna wanna end your night in Zone T. That's exactly where Four Seasons Bogota is. When you walk around, you're gonna notice there's tons and tons of different restaurants, upscale shops and stores too. Even at 8 p.m. at night, you can notice tons of people still walking around the streets, and there's tons of bars, clubs, you guys name it. I found, of course, La Taqueria, a Mexican spot. Got some great chips, got some beer, and I got a bowl right in front of me. It's really, really good. You can expect to pay around 15 to 20, 25 per meal in this area, general area, which is a little more pricey, but it's totally worth it, especially to end the night. There's again tons of clubs, tons of bars in this general area. So this is the way you guys are gonna end your day when you guys are out here in Bogota. And I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome video, jam-packed and tiring video, let's say, especially with the elevation this high. Again, I'm gonna put a link to the tour company below, and there's tons of other tours you can do. There's tons of other things you can do in Bogota to start your day, but that was one of the best, coolest experiences I've ever done, specifically seeing a waterfall and then a full coffee plantation tour, ending at an incredible viewpoint. Now Zone T, incredible gastronomy, enjoying the food. Yeah guys, the Mexican food here is delicious. Definitely check out La Taqueria. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So smash the like button if you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below on some other places maybe I should check out next time on my next trip to Bogota. Maybe things I should do or restaurants I should eat at, spots I should eat at, and hit that notification bell so you guys are notified for the next video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm gonna enjoy this food. Maybe I'll get dessert. I'll catch you guys soon.